You see, I think, again, I'm looking back at the ancient philosophies of Hinduism. There are 6 schools of philosophies in Hinduism. They are called 6 darshana. Now, the oldest school, I suspect, is if you like, the beginning is Nyaya Vaisheshika. Vaisheshika, I suspect, I'm not 100% sure, is perhaps, but they came together, so it's difficult to distinguish which came first. Nyaya Vaisheshika were the first 2 schools of philosophy. Vaisheshika philosophy, you'll be surprised, is purely materialism, saying the whole of this creation can be explained through anu parmanu, atoms and the void. The little atoms kind of floating around and then coming together, clumping together and producing creation. This is a very ancient, anu parmanu are very ancient terms we have in Sanskrit. So initially the Vaisheshika philosophy talks about anu parmanu. Purely materialistic philosophy is the beginning of this journey. So we had this, if you like, the first is Vaisheshika. Then with the Nyaya philosophy, again it's the intellectual power of Hindus. They said, in order for us to make sense of the world, forget about all the anu parmanu, we will just focus on our intellect and try and, if you like, produce a system of thought which is very kind of well joined up. Nyaya philosophy, this is, if you like. So purely through intellect, we're going to make sense of the world. The Vaisheshika said, just looking at the world as nothing but anu parmanu, atoms in the void, we can make sense of the world. This is how it started, the most ancient 2 schools of philosophy. We also had the Purva Mimamsa. Purva Mimamsa said, if you do certain activity, religious activity like doing yajna and reciting certain slokas in a perfect pronunciation, size of the altar, etc., if you do it perfectly, it will produce certain result. So he said, just doing certain rituals will produce the results that you are looking for. That is the aim of life. Do certain ritual in a very systematic manner, very methodical manner, that will produce certain results. This is the Purva Mimamsa. These were the first 3 schools. And I'm telling you, all 3 fell by the wayside. At the moment, none of them are really popular. Then we had the beginning of true Hinduism. And the most ancient, I'm telling you, is sage Kapil and the Sankhya Darshan of ancient India. I don't know exactly how old this is because it's very difficult to give historic dates to this kind of idea. But I would suspect 4,000, 5,000 years old. The Sankhya philosophy is the beginning of real Hinduism, what we call Hinduism today. Beginning. First time one individual said, through introspection, I realized I'm not the body, the mind, the intellect, I'm something different from the body, mind, the intellect, and the world that I encounter. This is, he called it Prakriti, I am Purush, I am the observer, and not what is being observed, including my body and my intellect. This is the beginning of it. Again, this happened not through, like Nyaya philosophy is purely intellectual. This is not intellectual. It is experiential religion. The beginning of Hinduism can start with experiential religion, and Sankhya and Kapila then head the beginning of real Hinduism. First time one individual says, I can see myself, experience myself different from the mind and the body. This is the beginning of spirituality in the world, on the world stage. Give full marks to this ancient Kapil and produce this idea of Sankhya Darshan. The word Purush and Prakriti that he used then became replaced by Vedantic philosophy, which says the ideas of Atman and Brahman and Maya. So this is, if you like, how the transition. So the beginning is Sankhya, then we had the Vedanta philosophy. So the Yoga philosophy came after Sankhya, where Yoga philosophy agreed with Sankhya, but then added one more category, saying there's something superior than ordinary Atman, Paramatman, if you have superior Atman, that they plugged into the Yoga system. Then we come across Vedanta philosophy, which talks about the deeper dimension to reality, saying our essential nature is Atman, essential nature of this creation is Brahman, and the reason why it doesn't appear like that, and we kind of lost in this appearance, the concept of Maya, which modern quantum physics likes.
Free e-learning course in Hinduism. To register, please visit www.hindu-academy.com.
Talks on Hinduism. Sponsored by People Care. Encouraging caring for the elderly in their own homes. For more information, please visit peoplecare.com.